Cowboys Nation, rise up, because this is game day energy, and this is the kind of rumor that hits different when you understand where this franchise is headed. This isn't about what Dallas is doing tomorrow morning. This is about what Dallas is building toward. And when a name like Carl Granderson starts buzzing around league circles connected to the Cowboys for the 2026 offseason, you stop, you listen, and you lean forward, because this is the type of move that can change how this defense breathes, fights, and finishes games. Let's talk real football. The Dallas Cowboys are in a defensive evolution. The identity is shifting. The roster has turned the page. There is no Micah Parsons anymore. That era is done. And instead of chasing another superhero, Dallas is clearly thinking bigger, smarter, and more sustainable. Pressure by committee, discipline on the edge, relentless effort snap after snap. That's how modern championship defenses are built, and that's exactly why Carl Granderson fits this conversation like a glove. If you've watched New Orleans Saints football closely, you already know Granderson is not a highlight-only player. He is a tone setter. He is violent with his hands, powerful at the point of attack, and disciplined against the run. He collapses pockets. He forces quarterbacks to move before they want to. He doesn't need blitz help to matter, and that right there is gold in today's NFL. Now let's bring this back to Dallas game day reality. When the Cowboys take the field, the biggest defensive question week after week has been consistency up front. Can Dallas generate pressure without selling out? Can they protect the secondary by forcing quicker throws? Can they close games when the offense puts points on the board? A player like Granderson answers all three questions without forcing the scheme to change. You don't rebuild around him. You plug him in and the entire unit gets stronger. This is why the 2026 angle matters. This is not desperation. This is chess, not checkers. Dallas has draft capital flexibility coming. They have contracts that will roll off. They have a coaching staff led by Brian Schottenheimer that wants balance, physicality, and control at the line of scrimmage. Schottenheimer doesn't want chaos defense. He wants organized violence. He wants edge players who set the tone early so offenses feel uncomfortable by the second quarter. Carl Granderson is exactly that kind of player. Imagine game day in Dallas with Granderson lined up on one edge, collapsing the pocket, forcing quarterbacks to step up while the rest of the front feeds off that energy. Suddenly, third downs become shorter battles. Suddenly, coverage doesn't have to hold for 5 seconds. Suddenly, turnovers start coming from pressure, not luck. That's what real edge presence does. It changes how offenses call plays. It changes protection schemes. It changes games. And here's the part Cowboys Nation needs to understand loud and clear. This rumor isn't flashy, and that's why it's dangerous for the rest of the league. Dallas isn't chasing headlines. They're tracking fit. They're tracking availability. They're tracking timing. Granderson would likely hit the market at the exact moment Dallas is ready to strike. Prime age, proven production, no ego drama, no scheme diva behavior, just ball. This is the type of move that doesn't win March headlines, but wins December football. This is the type of signing that shows up on game day when it's 3rd and 8, crowd roaring, season on the line, and the quarterback has nowhere to go. That's Dallas football. That's legacy football. Cowboys Nation, this tells you something important about where this franchise is mentally. They are not stuck in the past. They are not chasing ghosts. They are building forward with intention. A Carl Granderson type addition would say one thing loud and clear. The Cowboys are done relying on one man to save the defense. They are building a unit that hunts together. So I'm throwing it to you, Game Day family. How would you feel about Carl Granderson in a Cowboys uniform in 2026? Do you see him as the missing piece on the edge? Do you like the idea of Dallas building pressure the smart way instead of the flashy way? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is exactly the kind of conversation real Cowboys fans should be having. If this fired you up, hit that like button, subscribe to Cowboys Nation Report, and stay locked in, because when rumors like this start circulating, it usually means something is brewing in Dallas. And Cowboys Nation, you already know one thing is always true on game day. This is what being a Cowboy is all about. Cowboys Nation, rise up!